Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Okiya Omtatah has reacted to the statement that William Samoei Ruto issued regarding his position on cancellation of Adani deals, all the deals in Kenya. Let's go back to Okiya Omtatah's concern, because President Ruto says cancel all the deals. But Okiya Omtatah tells us something here. Let me just take you through what Okiya Omtatah is saying. It doesn't stop at the cancellation of the Adani deals. The next two major steps must be taken. One, an inquiry into whether Kenya has lost any money in the process and the amount. Two, demanding for prosecution of anyone who was involved in the scam. And we will follow this up to its conclusive end. The cancellation is just the beginning. Ruto pronounced his position on the status of Adani deals in Kenya. Okiya Omtatah escalates that position further and says that it is not enough and that people must be arrested, people must be investigated, and money looted must be brought back. That is the position of Okiya Omtatah, ladies and gentlemen. So I want us to go into this statement from Omtatah, because Willis Otieno made a very explosive statement soon after William Ruto made that stated his position. He said Ruto must resign. That is what he said, ladies and gentlemen. And in this video, that is confirming that point.
William Ruto needs to do the Kenyan people the honors. As he should say, I'm sorry, I have failed you, I have not lived true to your constitution, and the most I can do.
Before you escalate this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to kindly request you to go there, locate the button with the thumbs up. Please like this video. It's so important. By the way, that is the only way you can help this video get shared to other people so that we can, build our audience. Also, if you subscribe to this channel, that is the only way you appreciate our work and you make our channel grow. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for always supporting this channel. Okiya Omtatah should be given credit to the new status of the Adani deals in Kenya. This cancellation, Okiya Omtatah, Edwin Sifuna, and then there's Senator Onyonka. These three senators played a pivotal role when it comes to cancellation of the deal.
On concealment, fraud cannot thrive where there's transparency. It requires opaqueness. And I remember the question I asked the minister. I asked him, can you show me anywhere in these documents where Adani is bringing a single cent?
This is to John Badi.
Yeah, John Badi. Into this economy. They were unable to do. They said they will answer it later. The director of PPPs also said they will answer it later. So they could not answer it. But the fact is that in the entire documents, all the documents they brought, there's nowhere, even in the proposal of Adani, that are bringing any money here. They want to come and run around with our money, claim they have made they claim they are doing something, use our money to do what they think they want to do, pay themselves, and then end up owning 18% of the airport after 30 years. So the whole thing is a complete scam, and whoever is behind it, we don't know. We are again seeing the name Adani popping up in Ketrako, popping up in the other thing.
Ministry of Health.
Allow me to go where I'm going.
Onyonka, you're out of order.
Yes, he is not listening.
I don't want to use his aviation analogy. Let him land the point.
I was just trying to bring him to
allow me to set it up.
Okay, now ask your question.
Question I'm asking, I asked him, does he know Jayesh Saini? He said yes. Allow me to interrogate him.
Continue. You have
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
CS, would I be wrong to say that Mr. Saini is the agent of Adani in Kenya? The answer is yes or no. It's up to you.
I'm not aware.
You're not aware. Are you also aware that meetings that took place in Dubai where this deal was being discussed, Mr. Jayesh Saini was sitting in that meeting with individuals from the Kenyan government, and I will state here that the person who met Mr. Jayesh Saini in Dubai was Honorable Murkomen when he was the minister in the position you are in.
I am not aware.
without having evidence that I can prove, but I think it's important that I make the statement that in that meeting that money exchanged hands. And Chair, later on, I believe as we continue, these details should be presented to this House.
We all know that the main reason why people started talking about Adani deal is because of that whistleblower. And what followed, the students started circulating stories about Adani deal, JKIA acquisition, and that led to a protest. That's when there was that protest of Occupy JKIA. For those of you who remember the Gen Z protest, that is one of the stages that we as a country was faced with. And there was massive deployment of military to try to counter this attack that that Gen Zs had planned. You know, the military was not going to take that issue lightly, because earlier on they took the issue of invading the parliament lightly, and it happened, and the judiciary was attacked, and then the Nairobi County office were also attacked. So this issue of JKIA, they did not take it literally. So that's why they deployed massive military to contain it. So JKIA takeover. So Okiya Omtatah believes that based on the US story that is coming out, that Adani Gutam, that Adani was involved in some bribery of some millions of dollars, he believes that even here in Kenya, something must have happened to make Adani be the only investor for this deal. You know, there was talk that there was someone else, a body that was interested, but that body was quickly removed. In fact, Adani was the only preferred candidate for this deal. So he was given Ketraco, he's given JKIA, what has there's something like Shah, you know, all those. So Okiya Omtatah believes that something must have happened, that money must have been exchanged to make Adani be the only person to hold all these projects. And the deal was never made public. That deal was never made public. So if you look at the mood of William Ruto, of course, he was issuing directive to have the deal cancelled. And of course, in our another analysis, we talked about Okiya Omtatah and the position that Okiya Omtatah now found himself in. Ni kama amekuwa fixed. But Okiya Omtatah believes that the DCI, the ESCC, Ethical and Corruption Commission, the judiciary needs to play a role in making sure that some people are arrested and jailed, their accounts investigated, and the like. That the DCI, I mean, has a lot to do, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what do you make of this statement coming from Okiya Omtatah? We all know the position Okiya Omtatah took to make sure that Kenyans wamefikia hii kiwango, to get William Ruto to make that kind of decision. It's not easy for William Ruto to negate on a project like he kama ya Adani JKIA. We all know him. You know, this is someone, the president we have is someone we know who give up haraka. But to have William Ruto make that decision, that kind of decision, na hakuna demonstration ya kuharibu nini kufanya nini, that means pressure imemfikia. And also he had to do that because of the US. You know, the relationship between US and Kenya iko such that kama kuna kitu kama hii inabidi tu Kenya waachilie. If this New York declaration from the judges had not come on board, I don't think this cancellation would have taken place. It took place because of that report from the US. So we can say, because even based on the statement from William Ruto, he acknowledged that because of partner countries. Now US is a partner country because of that report from the partner countries. But of course, we also know that Adani has not agreed. He has openly rejected those allegations. But the US is very, very confident and very, very sure about the position they took. That Adani lazima alibribe watu ndi atengeze apate pesa nyingi from the US. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this position by Okiya Omtatah? It's an explosive one. Because the people in government must be nailed according to him, but it's the right position. I want to take you through a couple of reactions to this because there are people who reacted to what Okiya Omtatah said. There's someone by the name Iron Fist. He say, isn't it ironical that the president appoints some characters into his government with corruption cases or allegations, the excuse being that they have not been convicted? But when a judge indicts Adani in the US, he doesn't waste time in cancelling all deals related to him. According to Iron Fist, he thinks that it's ironical, the statement which Ruto and how he delivered his statement. Then Oryx says, the NIS, Attorney General, Foreign Affairs, Trade and Investment, Economic Advisors, it should have the moral responsibility of apologizing to Kenyans and taking responsibility. Mobisa SM says, yes, please follow up to its logical completion. Somebody must be held responsible for taking the country through this illegal and questionable process. We also question the president's advisors if they could be sleeping on the job. Okay? Nyanza says, hata wewe nimeanza kukushuku sasa, or you are Ruto's agent kwa ground. I doubt you now, OMTATA. Well, okay. Msafira says, please table the bill in the Senate so that they will understand Kenya belongs to Kenyans, not individuals like Ruto and those confused Kodozake. Okay. Caroline Minor says, sure, show us the way your online civic education play a very big impact for us patriots. This is someone who is literally congratulating Okiya Omtatah. Let me just sample one last response here. Okay, let me just go through this. Stenju Kingati says, for one, Kenyans need their identity back. IDs with expiry dates for citizens is crazy. 2, let people farm freely and get rid of GMOs and some unreasonable taxation. 3, medical system that work in favor of your citizens and sort out education too in favor of your people. No more fight. Okay. This is like Ruto is being told that if you can adhere to this, then there is no fight, no more fight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to rest my case there. I believe we've shared something quite important on the way forward for those people who are involved in Adani acquisition. Now, perhaps if you watch this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe. Like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.